Hey guys, Michael here. Today I have important information for the non-filers and benefit recipients coming from the IRS. I know that a lot of you guys are getting very frustrated and very worried because a lot of you haven't yet received your stimulus checks. It either says you were supposed to receive it today, you didn't get it, or you don't even have a date for when you're supposed to receive it. So if you're a non-filer or a benefit recipient and you're starting to get frustrated and worried that you may never get your stimulus check, well then this video is for you, so keep watching. Before we get started, it says that 95% of you watching this video are not subscribed to my channel. So if you'd like to stay up to date on the news, on stimulus checks, on the stock market, well then please be sure to subscribe to my channel so you can be notified when new videos come out. Anyways, before we get into the timeline for some specific benefit recipients, I'm going to answer a number of key questions that you guys have been asking in the comments down below. Let's first go over what do you do if it says you have a direct deposit date of today or of this week and you haven't yet gotten it, or there isn't a pending status in your bank account. What should you do? So if that happens to you, you need to go to the Get My Payment tool and check to see what account the IRS is depositing your money into. Because when using the Get My Payment tool, you need to check to see where they're depositing the money, because it's very possible that they could be depositing the money into the wrong account, either an old account that you don't use anymore or that you don't remember, or just the wrong account in general. So if this happens to you, what can you do? Well, if they're depositing your money into an account you don't recognize, what you're gonna have to do is wait for them to send you the letter in the mail, which is 15 days after it says you received your stimulus check. There's no other way to contact the IRS or call them or email them. The only thing you'll be able to do is when you get this letter in the mail, you can respond to it. It'll explain all the details of your deposit, how much was sent to you, where it was sent, and how to address any errors in the system. So that means if they sent you the wrong amount, or if they sent it to the wrong place, well, in this letter, you're gonna be able to report that to the IRS and you're gonna be able to get the correct amount sent to you and the correct location. I know this is frustrating, but they're simply not allowing anyone to call or email them, and all those systems are down. So the only thing you can do is respond to this letter you will be getting in the mail within 15 days after you were supposed to receive your stimulus check. Moving on, I've been getting a lot of questions for those of you who have a Direct Express debit card and normally receive benefit payments on this card. You're asking me, when am I supposed to receive my stimulus check? When are Direct Express debit cards supposed to receive it? Well, according to the IRS, there's no specific date for the Direct Express debit card holders, but depending on the benefits you receive, that's gonna be when you receive your stimulus check. It's not based on if you have a Direct Express debit card or if you receive direct deposit. That doesn't matter. What matters is what benefits you typically receive. However, if you do have a Direct Express debit card, the one thing you can do is you can call the number for your Direct Express debit card and check to see if you have any pending deposits. Because I've heard a lot of people who have a Direct Express debit card and it says they're supposed to have a deposit date soon, they actually call their Direct Express debit card and they already say there's a pending deposit on their card. So that could be great news. Go ahead and give that a call if when using the Get My Payment tool, it says that you have a deposit date in the near future. In addition to this, if you have a Direct Express debit card, you can always just check the Get My Payment tool. I know it's not working, I know it's frustrating, but that's the only option they're giving us to check. Moving on, let's get into the timeline. So if you receive Social Security disability, retirement survivors, as well as railroad retirement benefits, according to the IRS, you're supposed to receive your stimulus check this week. If you have not already received it, I addressed a couple of issues and things you could do earlier in the video. So let's go on to the SSI and VA benefit recipients. If you receive SSI or VA benefit recipients, you're not supposed to have your stimulus check yet. You're scheduled to receive your stimulus check in mid-May. The good news though is if you receive SSI or VA benefits, you still can go ahead and register a dependent to get that additional $500 stimulus check per child. So if you are an SSI or VA benefit recipient and you have a child, you still can use the non-filers tool until May 5th. However, if you don't have any dependents and you're SSI or VA, you do not have to do anything. Currently, the IRS is working with your individual government agencies to ensure that they get your payments out to you securely and get the right amount. So the reason it's taking so long is they're just taking a long time to process your information. So don't worry if you're SSI or VA, you're not scheduled to get your stimulus check yet. So lastly, I just want to address a couple of other issues of why you may not yet have received your stimulus check. So if you're a non-filer or a benefit recipient, or you just have not yet received yours in general, why is this? Well, the first reason is if you're a non-filer or a benefit recipient, it's taking the IRS an extra step. They have to process your information either either with your individual government agency or if you use the non-filers tool. So they have to process your information there before it uploads into their system. So that's why that takes a long time. In addition to this, if you're waiting for a paper stimulus check, the IRS is going to be sending these out based on the lowest levels of income first. So if you're waiting for your paper stimulus check and you have not yet received it, well, it's because you're not the lowest level of income. They're sending it to the lowest level of income people first. Other reason is that if you're a non-filer, they just may not have processed your information. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you have any questions, please be sure to leave them in the comments down below and I'll include them in my next video. Don't forget to check out the links down below and join our Power of Finance investing group. Also, get your 2 free stocks when you sign up for the Webull investing app using the link below. 1 free stock when you sign up for Robinhood. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like the video down below, leave a comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.